Skirt, skirt. What it do, peoples? What it do? It is that time, y'all. We're gonna do a quick Q&A today, specifically for the reason that I have interview right after this. We had some podcast flavorings kind of happening, and yeah, today is a short time situation. I got like a couple interviews, couple meetings, but I didn't want to like leave you out, so we just do a fat Q&A real quick. Just go over. Uh, damn. Tommy said Spectrum out is and is freezing. Below freezing. Bam. Boom. Um, yes. I hear it's coming on the 17th. Let me pull this up, Tommy. Tommy wants to know about the DJI Mic 2. I heard it's dropping on the 17th, which would be tomorrow. Let's see. DJI Mic 2. Amazon hasn't got it just yet. I hear it's coming today or tomorrow. Let's see. Bam. Pull up the browse. Phew. Why? Why? Still got leftover comments from the last stream. There it is. The browser says, "Oh, in stock." They might. It looks like they. Nope. That says 2-person. Don't get me started, fam. Listen, I need you to do the right thing. Let's go to DJI.com. Yo, can you see that, fam? Like, there it is. There it is. It says Pocket Size Pro Audio, January 17th, early in the morning time. So you can get on the email, Lissy. I don't want to do that. And the crowd goes, wow. I'm already subscribed. Yeah, it looks like they're going to drop it tomorrow. So there's the answer to that question, Tommy. Uh, man, these guys are just always coming out with that new kit. In theory, the new microphone will connect directly to the Pocket 3 because the minute they shipped the one that came with the Pocket 3, we kind of sort of automatically knew that there would be a new version coming out sooner or later. So it looks like that sooner is tomorrow. Mackie also had a launch today. I knew about this because I got a message in the Mackie group, um, and I didn't even get a chance to see it yet. But yeah, Katie Lake, she sent me something. So, what did they post in here today? General discussion. Let's see. They did a creator check in this morning. I was podcasting. Actually, it's going on right now. um, I can't go to that right now because I'm talking to y'all. So I don't. Let's see. What did they announce, Vicky? I can't see it. Thank you, everyone. Blah blah blah. Bam. I don't see in here. She didn't tell me directly. Here's announcements. Yesterday at 10. Oh, I see it. They dropped out something called the mainstream. What? Let's peek this out. Oh, they dropped 5 different things. Okay. So Mackie just dropped, boom, I'm already on all of this. Something called the mainstream, which is cool because when I was at podcast movement in Denver, Roland actually showed something sort of like this, which is kind of hot. Let's see what they got here. Let's press play. Get a content strike on this one. Oh, that is sick. I bet you if you kill the music, you get less chance of getting in trouble. Oh, nice, nice. I like the oh. Look, let's see what we got. HDMI in and out pass through. 2.0, 3.2. You can do mic or you can do save to recordings. You got some 1/4 inch out for the speakers, 1/4 inch out to the headphone, Bluetooth out, virtual mixer level type game. Boom. I'm gonna see all of this next week when I see my boys at the. I did that on purpose, Paul. I did that on purpose because I don't want to get a content strike. I think you heard me say that part. If you was listening, um, that looks cool. That was dope. All right, what else did they make? What else did they make? Look, Mama, I made it. Boom. This is cool. This is real cool. I like it. We got to talk to me friends there. Oh, they got a small Mcaster. You got a Mcaster Live, a portable streaming mixer. Mm, 229 for a limited time? Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's see. Headphone jack, true sound. I'm gonna play that. Stop that sound. Oh, they did a whole stream. Okay, we're not gonna play that. Hit the reveal. Minute and 24. Let's come on. Portable live streaming mixer. And we got knobs. That's probably for virtual mixing. I don't know how I feel about knobs versus faders, but you got 48-volt phantom power. Oh, that was some other. Let me see. I'll look at the pictures. Never mind. This will be faster. Okay, so you can plug in all of the things. You got the computer connection. That's a Thunderbolt icon, but is it really Thunderbolt? Sometimes people do that. Oh, this microphone is actually pretty cool. I tested it when I was in podcast movement. It's actually pretty dope. Yeah, that's a Thunderbolt icon, but then that's the computer icon. So I wonder what they're doing with this Thunderbolt joint right here. Headphones, keyboards, phones, other type. Oh, this is headphone mic combo. This is regular headphones. So TRS and TRRRS. Um, well, actually, knobs came first. Faders came after, but I just prefer faders because I feel like I don't know. It's just you know what it is. It's just years of DJing. I don't think it really matters for the average mogul. Control is a control, but as a person who's born and raised on sliders or faders, I think I just like faders. But I actually know people that mix specifically with with their knobs. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's this one. This one is 229 and look kind of cool. Let's go check out the studio version. MCASTA Studio. You know what? See, even Todd is Team Faders. Um, yo, you can't, Bicky. You probably can't do a link. Let me see if it blocked you. I'm almost guaranteed Mackie will be at Podfest. I hope so anyway, because then I can talk to Rob directly and just ask him all of my questions. Or I'll do a live stream for you if Luis and I can get to that. Oh, Luis, you just reminded me. I got to call Jim today and get us a Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. So this looks similar. Uh, boom, studio, headphones, computer, 48 volts, powered. They're using the Thunderbolt icon to mean power. I guess it's not a true Thunderbolt icon, it's a lightning bolt. The Thunderbolt icon has a crack in it. So now I get it. Now I get what they're doing. Oh, this looks phenomenal. Oh. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do a deep dive into this. I'm coming back with some answers. This is cool. This is cool. Contour effects allows you to do some custom presets from depth or sparkle on your voice, similar to what's in the DLZ. This is dope, man. This is like DLZ joints for people who don't want to be psycho. What did we get for price tizzy on this one? So this one's 340. So going back to the products page, you got this little M caster, right? And then you got the M caster studio. Those were there. Oh, that's crazy. Here, let's do this. Oh, they didn't update it yet. Okay. They didn't update it yet. Let me check the Discord because Bicky probably sent me a link. Of course he did. There it is. So you got the DLZ Creator XS. That's the extra small. What? Shut up. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. This is dope. This is dope. So, for somebody who wants to have all of the gangsterness of my Big Mackie down here, but not have the space for it, yo. Oh my God, that is glorious. Glorious. Yes, it looks like it has all of the same stuff that my DLZ has, just in a smaller form factor. Oh my God. Super dope. Super dope. Look, it even has the Ethernet for the NDI set up. Oh, this is cool. Yo. George, the answer to your question is right here on the page. MR524. $179. If you want to have a little bit more bass, look at you go. Scroll down to the bottom, hit the HR2 64 MK2s, sound even better. But just, Mackie monitors are perfectly fine. They don't cost a lot. Studio monitor, button. Studio monitoring, bam. So the CX series is dupe. It's kind of cool. It's kind of more for the video gamers. They sound good, not too expensive. The Bluetooth version, if you want to be able to listen to some beat in your room, that's there. I would actually go, how you ding dong with the dead. Me personally, I would go to the M series. I just think it's better. All right, so you're looking at like 6-inch joints for 220 or 5-inch joints. I am currently rocking 5-inch studio monitors, and now remember, in this level, you're looking at 179 a piece, but Mackie Studio monitors are good. This is more for the music creating people. If you just want to sound good in your room when you want your computer to make noise, but you're not really like overly stressing, proper fidelity, that's the cheaper series. I currently have KRK Classic 5. Is what I got. Wow, these are on sale. Whoa, that's cheap. Mine was 300 bones when I bought them because they're 150 a piece. If you can get these for $100 a pop now, they're not pretty because they're silver. I don't mind because I'm a Raiders fan. So hey, but you can get KRKs for 99 bucks a piece now. That's cheap, super cheap. You can get them in black. They're not going to be that cheap though. KRK Classic 5 in black. They're going to be $134 a piece. Still cheap because again, when I bought mine, I was over 300 for both. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch. So now we got the mainstream, which is this guy we already looked at. It's just a little bitty sucker. Yo, I'm gonna hit up my boy at Mackie and be like, if you're coming to Podfest, bring some extra stuff for me to ship home. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Bix. I appreciate it. Make my job easier. Boom, boom, boom. You are asking questions without asking an actual question, number one. Number two, not an Ecamm stream. Number three, it's already fixed because if you're thinking what I think you're thinking, it's already there. There's nothing to fix. So specify and save the Ecamm questions for my Ecamm streams. This is my Doc Rock stream. I don't normally do Ecamm tech support on my personal streams. 5, 7, or 8. I use 5 inches, and I don't use a subwoofer because it's not really necessary for studio monitoring for the purpose of editing podcasts and things like that. I would use a subwoofer if I also want to be able to watch entertainment or um, play music at a clip where I want to get loud. So normally these have enough bass just sort of built in. Ooh, ooh. Okay, this is a gig box, not really related to what we do, but still kind of cool. I could use that. I could use that for performance. Look, just one box. Go about your business. That's kind of cool. 700 bones. All right, what else did they launch? Mobile mix. Let's see what that is. Tiny little mixer, 8 channel, AV production, and streaming. Ooh. So if you're a little bit fancy with it, this actually might be a good look. This is probably better for what I do for my field joints than Dragon Rodecaster Pro. But it does say it does handle some streaming information in there as well. And then last but not least, now we go professional mixer. Let's go. Boom. For all you church oriented folks, get you a 12 channel mixer for 419. Not bad. Not bad. Super cool stuff. All right, looks like Mackie, we're gonna have to yeah, right? Anybody ready to get their karaoke on, they'll be like squared away. We're definitely gonna have to go hit up the Mackie train and get in there. Boom. The Yeah, our people would lose their they won't know what we're talking about. Anyway, so for anybody who doesn't know, I've done a video on this and I will just put it in the stream real quick. I can drag through the drag through to show you what it's about. So, in Ecamm, because you can absolutely stream to IG, right? One of the things that most people don't know is that when someone watches it on the phone, it will come in at 9 by 16 in a vertical. And so what a lot of people do is they go in Ecamm and they change their stream size to 9 by 16. And that's stupid because you don't need to, because people on the phone will see you at 9 by 16, but people like this, people on the browser will see you at normal size. So if you watch that same stream from a browser, like being shown in the picture, it is a full 16 by 9 instead of a 9 by 16 format. So you will see right there that if you stream exactly like I'm streaming to YouTube right now in this format, if you happen to stream this to IG as well, you don't have to adjust. So you can stream to YouTube and IG simultaneously, and it will automatically crop to the vertical format without you touching anything. So I don't know what it is that we're supposed to fix. It's probably user error and not software error because Ecamm is straight gangster. Anyway, there's the answer to that question. Anybody got more questions? Come on. I only got a couple minutes because I have to go set up. I'm gonna be on Roy's podcast today, which is probably why Roy is not in the chat. So I have to do Roy's podcast in a couple of minutes. Mm, super crazy. Super crazy. Man, there was something that I wanted to show you guys, and now I forgot what it was. Besides the DJI mics coming out, you know, everybody. I love you, AT. I want to burn some incense. I love you, AT. That is a gold a gold club insider joke right there. Anyway, um, there it's funny like the amount of stuff that's dropping. It's it's crazy, but I feel like we were talking the other day about like why Apple chose to drop Apple Vision Pro on Friday. So the one thing that was funny is that the announcement happened that it was coming on Friday on the anniversary of the original iPhone announcement way back 2007 when Steve did it. So there's that. And then they're sending it out now. And I think they're doing it now because they knew that a whole bunch of stuff was going to get announced at CES. And CES is famous for announcing vaporware. But they didn't want to get people like, you know, an opportunity to spend their hard earned, tax return dollars on some vaporware that's coming out of CES. So the timing of them launching the AVP was kind of brilliant. Number one, to announce the ship dates on the day that the iPhone was announced originally. Classic Apple move. Pay homage to the Steve father, and then have your product in everybody's hands on February 2nd. Most people will start getting their tax return around that same first week of February, and folks are going to be able to have it in hand, and it's a good way to handle their limited distribution. Another thing that I was going to show you, I don't know if you guys saw this, but here's a really cool piece of tech. I did pre-order one. It is coming. Ooh, too late. You can't pre-order one now. That's crazy. That was quick. Let me find the actual page. Seems to be working. Rabbit Tech. Bam. All right. So it looks like pre-ordering game might be sold out, or they just posted. I saw images just now that said sold out. Let me press this real quick. It looks like you can still order one, possibly. I saw images over here that said sold out the first batch. Well, that just means you're just going to go into a longer wait list, but pretty impressive. You know, this was one of those things where they announced it. They got the first batch sold out. The second batch of 10,000 is sold out. And good Lord, these guys are hustling. These guys are hustling. How crazy is that? The fourth batch of 10,000 is sold out. So they literally sold 40,000 in a week since the announcement. And I remember last week when they first announced it, Fulgence was talking about it, and I told Fulgence, like, yeah, I already pre-ordered mine, right? And then Fulgence was like, yeah, of course you did. And then in my sort of AI community, a bunch of people was like, I'm not going to buy this thing. I'm going to let the first round of people do all the beta testing. And blah, 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 blah. I'm like, listen, what I'm going to say is going to be extremely pissed off from people, but it's what it is. Brand new device. If you saw the preview on this, you'll understand. But a brand new device that says it's going to be capable of doing what it says it's going to be capable of doing, coming in at only $200, being built by Teenage Engineering, and my music people will know Teenage Engineering. They will understand. These guys are badass. Um, so you got the Rabbit AI guy, plus the people over at Teenage Engineering. If you follow my brother Henny the Business at all, you'll notice that he makes all his beats and stuff using Teenage Engineering gear. Their latest product that they just came out with is so phenomenal. Not just composer, but it's a little tape deck. It's a digital tape deck, just absolutely psycho. So these guys just make incredible stuff. So when I saw the announcement that Rabbit was coming out, it was $200, no subscription required. It's basically a voice oriented AI companion that has a screen. I was like, I'll throw $200 at it, right? And either it's gorgeous or it's dumb, but it was worth a $200 gamble because if it's as cool as it looks in the presentation, you're not going to be able to get one. So I know that I'm in the first batch, but I'm also finding it crazy that this large action model AI device has already sold almost 50,000 units in a week, while there's people that just can't help but automatically take the negative road and I don't know, whatever reason, just assume that it's not going to be any good. And they just like skipped out. So I kind of feel bad for the people that just always just go to negative Nancy because you're missing opportunities right now. Right now, the tech industry is coming up with crazy oriented stuff. If you are a I'll wait until the second version comes out person, the next couple of years are going to be extremely painful for you. I'm going to highly suggest you get that out of your head. Will a next Rabbit R2 come out that'll be better than the R1? Absolutely. But you're always playing catch up. Now that we're in this large language model or like the Rabbit large action model or like the Apple Vision Pro, um, you know, advanced, what's the word I'm looking for? MR headset, multiple reality, right? AR, XR, VR, MR. As more and more things come out that are working in a multimodal sort of environment, please get your head out of I'm going to wait until it gets better mentality because you will always be playing catch up and you're never going to be able to catch up. This stuff is moving far too quickly for you to want to be top of the game, but yet I want to be top of the game after somebody else did it. You're going to miss out on too many things. Between now and December, there's going to be like 15, 20 amazing launches. Not just the Rabbit, not just the AVP. There's guarantee you somebody else is about to drop something else. And there's just going to be a lot of cool stuff. Right? There's just going to be a lot of cool stuff. And just even just in our conversation after the flow this morning with Phil, like where machine learning and neural engine stuff is going right now is rapidly changing. If you're still not caught up on, and let me fix this. Let me posit this as a question. Let me see how fast I can make this work. Let's see. I'm gonna go here, and I'm going to hit a plus sign. Let me hit a poll. I'm gonna add an option. Uh, Boom. Let's see. Fine. All right. This is just the fastest way I can make this work. I want to see. Please answer this question because I'm super super curious, and this will go more sense. It would have been better if Paul did it. I'm just saying, my poll working skills aren't as fast as some of you guys. Okay, so um, I dropped in the chat question about how would you rate your prompting skills. I wanted to do 10, but YouTube doesn't give me that any options. So I went 5, 4, 3, 2, and well, basically 2 and below. Um, because let's see, we just finished the first year in November, and we're starting the second year. And I know there was a whole bunch of people that decided back in well, didn't even pay attention in November, maybe didn't even start to really realize that Chad was a thing until like April, and then they kind of put it off and just realized where Chad went in a single year. Never mind the typo. I told you what it says, so if you know the answer, you know the answer. It's prompting. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't type it straight. This is going to be a failure. I'm going to say this again. I literally just discussed this in the Ecamm group, and it probably fell on deaf ear. This is something Diana says religiously. You have got to stop focusing on the minor when I know you know what the point is. Like, because I said it, I verbally said it. So I know you know what the point is. And yeah, I fucked up and I typed it wrong, but it doesn't matter. You know what I said because I said what it is. Focusing on the minor and those little hiccups is how you miss the main thing. I have totally been chimping. Anybody, Gretchen will know, Luis will know. You take a picture and then you're over here, you're chimping on your phone, and the better picture went right past, right? Because you're so busy tweaking, right? That while you're chimping, you miss the better picture. It's a hard habit to break. I've been there. We all been there, but you can't major in the minor. I brought this up the other day because there was a dude in our group who posted a video asking a question about how could he make his picture look better, and I would have literally given his picture a 9 out of 10. But for whatever reason, comparing himself to somebody else or whatever, he wanted it to be better than even that. And in the process of doing that is how you end up not getting shit done because you're trying to perfect something that doesn't require perfection. Now, if you got time, tweak on it. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you're just trying to compare yourself to somebody else and I want to be at the level of somebody else and blah, 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 that is the beginning of your failure. So don't focus on the minor, focus on the major. Anyway, my question was, I'm almost done, is where's it at? The majority of the poll is that your prompting skill is at 45% of the people say their prompting skill is middle. If I double this scale of a 1 to 10, most of the people are sitting around 5 or 6. After a year, and after a year of me bitching, your prompting skills should be at 7.5, 8. My prompting skill is 8 or 9. And I study every single day. I learn a brand new freaking prompt every single day. I make it a point to know a new prompt every single day. While everybody is still bitching, oh, chat sucks, or AI is going to do this, or it's ruining that, or blah, 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 it doesn't matter. It's not going away. That cannot be put back in the bag. It is impossible. It will never go back in the bag. Melvin, my man, I am glad you're here. How many musicians, when sequencing came out, was like, oh, I don't know about this MIDI stuff, all these fake instruments. Man, no synthesized, trumpet could ever sound like my trumpet. No synthesized, keyboard could ever sound like my piano, blah, blah. There's musicians to this day completely missed the MIDI train because they was busy hating on the tech, and now they're unemployable. No matter how dope you are with a real keyboard, if you can't do MIDI, you're useless to the environment, right? MIDI got popular in 1980, 19 freaking 80, 80. And there's people today still fighting the quote unquote synthesized music. Stevie freaking Wonder, dopest album ever, was on a Moog. Ain't none of the people out here talking spicy can say they better than Stevie. I'm just saying. What is that album called? Songs in the Key of Life or something like that. Dopest album ever was highly Moog centric, and yet at that time, George Clinton synthesizing, like all these people, Prince, more music than it, synthesizer. Prince played every instrument in the planet, but he went electronic. Herbie Hancock is the next one. But there's people sitting in their basement bitching about how the man is screwing them up and nobody will hire them. And these young kids are getting hired and they don't even know what they're doing and blah, blah, blah. And that's because they don't know how to do MIDI or they don't know how to read music. People are still to this day blaming some technology or some other thing, and it's like, stop. Stop. This is a time. I'm going to just say 2 words to you, and I got to run to get ready for Roy's thing. But multimodal is the word. You need to be studying. Larry, I will give you some of my that on Saturday. I will do some of my favorite new prompts that I learned. But no, I'm in the AI community, but literally I just look at lists and I study. I look for hot new prompts. I'm following a whole bunch of people on X, and I don't want to go to X because X is messed up and Elon Musk is a dick and blah blah. I don't give a the hell with Elon Musk. I don't like X either. But you know what? I love what I'm learning. I learned about Rabbit because of X. I wasn't watching CES, takedowns real quick. I saw a post about Rabbit on X and I immediately dove in. I'm like, this is it. I'm diving. It's $200. What the hell? If it sucks, I spent that on freaking lunch yesterday. Well, not quite, but close enough. Anyway, I got to go do Roy's thing before Roy gets mad at me why I didn't call him yet. And so I will catch you guys on the flip. But seriously, fam, stop. If you get your prompting game up, do that Vanderbilt course. I'll put it in the Discord. There's a $50 Vanderbilt course that you can take on prompt engineering. It's free, actually. $50 if you want a certificate. Yeah, anyway, I love you guys. See ya.